storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
A few days prior, just because of
what is up, Storm Chasers? All right, we're gonna get right on into reacting to day 2 of the Stefon Diggs Chef Strangulation case. MA versus Stefon Diggs. All right, day 2. Let's get it.
he was showcasing his he was debuting his furniture line.
So Mr. Diggs has a furniture line?
Correct.
That week, was he not working? Was he missing a game? What was happening?
So Monday night, he had the Monday night football game, and it was going into his bye week.
What's a bye week?
Bye week is pretty much the 1 week that the NFL gives to players where they're pretty much off. They just have to report back on the scheduled day that it's typically like 4 or 5 days off, no meetings. They can go on vacation. They come back that Monday.
All right.
Regular scheduled programming.
And the plan was to go to the Art Basel, is what it's called?
Correct, yes.
In Miami during the bye week.
Yes.
Anything else going on in Miami?
We were also celebrating his birthday.
What day is his birthday?
November 29th.
Right. So his birthday had already come and gone, correct?
Yes.
Right. Was there a birthday party that week?
There were at his house or in Miami?
In Miami, I mean.
In Miami, correct, there was.
You mentioned that there was a game the night before.
I don't know who that is talking, but she obviously worked in the house with Stefon Diggs.
You know when it ends?
Probably midnight, and we probably didn't get out of there until like 2 a.m., maybe 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
So that morning you said you were getting a hair appointment?
Mm-hmm.
Where was that?
It was at the Dry Bar in Chestnut Hill, and my appointment was at 10 a.m.
How did you get there?
I drove.
Do you have a car?
No.
Whose car did you drive?
I drove Mr. Diggs' car.
Got it. And how long did that take you to get to the hair appointment, if you remember?
About 30, 35 minutes because of traffic and the weather.
You mentioned that there was a Ring video system.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you to take a look at a video that is on Exhibit 11.
So far, she doing better than old girl did yesterday. Listen, I would hit that too. Side note, the assistant ain't bad either. She just need a little saving too. You hear me? Yes, I would save her too. I sure would.
Council, do you need a minute? Because I can take the morning recess now. If that's not...
Are they finna take a morning recess?
That's okay.
She not cute, but she useful. Y'all need to stop worried about who cute and who got a six-pack and start worrying about who can be useful, be a utility in your life.
Let's give you a second.
And I bet she eat ass too. Okay, let's see what we're looking at.
Yes, if we could play that. For the record, that's a video ending in the number 602. Do you recognize what we just saw there?
Yes, that's Mr. Diggs' Maybach.
Okay. And what's happening?
He left for work.
Where were you?
I was in the car, probably waiting to leave and warming up the car to go.
Okay. And you weren't in that car that we just saw drive out.
I was in his Porsche.
I'm happy to continue, Judge, but we have a while further, so it might make sense.
No, that's fine. Why don't we take, jurors, why don't we take the morning recess? I think there should even be some coffee back there for you. All right? All right.
All rise. Jurors can step down this way, please.
All right, people, it's the morning recess. Baby, they taking the morning recess. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, baby. Do it like it's your B-day, baby. Let me tell you something. I had me some clove tea last night, and I had some bay leaves in there, just for the digestion, because I had like some ground beef. Long story long. Whew, it was an eventful morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Damn it, we on day 2 of the Stefon Diggs' trial. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat if anybody want to come and talk. All right, or if you got any comments. In addition to that, make sure. Okay, no, we're not back yet. In addition to that, make sure you got your tickets for Monetize Your Mouth, okay? The end of this month, we got a 5-night workshop. Yes, the replay will be available for you. Yes, the $33 covers all 5 nights of the webinar. We're going to be on a live Zoom together, and I'm going to be teaching you how to get a channel that, well, not how to get a channel, because it's easy to create a channel, but how to structure your channel, how to be confident on camera, how to deliver content, how to find content, how to use AI to make content. All right. We will be live at the end of the month. You better get your tickets now for Monetize Your Mouth. Monetize Your Mouth. Monetize Your Mouth. All right. It's looking like we're going to have a summer on lockdown. Gas prices as high as hell, high as ever. And y'all still waiting to get your ticket? Y'all still waiting to get you another way, another form, another stream of income? Y'all still waiting. You better come get your ticket. You better come get your ticket for Monetize Your Mouth, because we're going to be monetizing our mouths all year long. Okay, all year long, damn it, all year long. All right. Said the assistant looked like she monetized hers. She looked like she make a nice carne asada. You hear me? She do. She definitely do. She definitely do. Yeah, he can control lovers and staff. Yeah, my thing is this, right? Like I said, they just need a little bit of saving. They just need a little bit of saving. The chef, I'd have saved her. And this assistant, I'd have definitely saved her. Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo. I got to make sure I text my auntie and wish her a happy birthday. But yes, all they need is a little bit of saving. Come down here, I get a 2-3 bedroom, she'd even have her own bathroom and all. And tell her, look, you get to clean this whole place. You got the privilege. Get in that kitchen and make them pots and pans rattle. Stefon can't control himself. He has to mess with the staff too. I don't know if he personally was having sex with the assistant. Allegedly, they do Christopher Blake, right? And staff members. So yeah. These niggas think they slick. Blueface like that too. Yes, he is. Good morning. Definitely got to get my mind out the gutter, because every time I hear monetize your mouth. Monetize your mouth. Cardi had to know he was clapping that. Is she blind? No, Cardi should have definitely knew. All that Santeria she played with, she should have definitely known. By the way, shout out to Celebrity Scandalous. Right? I don't know how long they're going to be on recess. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Just blowing money. Literally. Just blowing money. I ain't going to hold you. If I wasn't on no diet, I would definitely go have some margaritas. It's a Mexican place. Like in walking distance. Baby, mind you, I'm in pajamas, but still, walking distance right there. Stefon's another hoish colorist. I mean, he's an athlete. Most of them are. That lady can definitely make some pots and pans rattle. Sure can. That lady didn't do well yesterday. I think she may lose. The lady did terrible. Let's call it what it is. She did terribly. All stuttering and nervous. I mean, I can't fault her though, but the lady yesterday was literally not prepared. Either that, or maybe they did prep her, but she got up there and got nervous and just forgot all her shit. Stefon is disgusting. Mm-hmm. Yep. And let me remind you, it ain't a condom being used. Just because you aren't a good witness doesn't mean you're lying. Exactly. She definitely was in love with him and kept staring at him. Of course. Listen, look, first off, because people, I got to have a little sympathy and empathy for the women. Hold on. Look. You mean to tell me if that man take you up and through there, you ain't gonna be a little bit in love too? Y'all can't look at him and tell he a nasty gutter freak? Because I can tell. He left an impression on the women. Imagine this, having his way with you, strong as hell, having his way with you, taking care of you, and he's famous. Y'all also forget the famous effect, the aura. You don't forget if it's the truth. She ooh. Carmina says she lied. Because I'm a freak, a damn nasty narc. Oh, he's definitely a narc. I don't find him attractive though, but a lot of women and men will. A lot of women and men will. And that's a fact. Y'all seen how the men was talking about Klay Thompson? Did you see what they was talking about Klay Thompson? What it may say he light skinned with good hair, he don't have to put up with that. I was like, oh my God. Not colorism and texturism in 2026. Yeah, but y'all saying nope, he not my type. He look DL. These women be clueless. They don't be knowing. He looks bisexual. You can look at, first off, he looked like he was a badass kid. But if you just look at his face, he looked like he give a little slow, and slow niggas usually, slow people usually, they be doing they do in the bedroom. He looked a little slow, and he looked like he was a badass kid. Period. It's the eyes. Just look at the eyes. Just look at the eyes. He looked like, them beady ass eyes. He loved the fashion. He loved to wear a purse. This is ladies, this is the kind of man out there that he doesn't really have a sexuality. He is what you call sexually fluid. Whatever he feel like doing, he feel like doing. If it's light, bright, and almost white, he gonna smash it. So if y'all call that gay, bisexual, whatever, but it's some dudes out here, they don't care what it is. They just, if they want it, they want it. You crack me up, Storm. Seriously. I don't see the appeal with this, with the strangulate. Oh God, that's not funny. It's not funny, but it was a strangulation. Megan is one-dimensional in her relationships. Nothing could. Oh, damn. Okay. And a lot of women won't mind because of who he is. Exactly. That be the thing. When they be like, oh, you gay, you buy. Gay and bisexual ain't never kept a nigga that got status and money. Let me tell you something. If I got money, I can have whatever I want and whoever I want. I might not be able to get you, but I can find somebody that look just like you. What about the love of your life? Men don't settle down with the love of their life. Y'all let that bullshit ass shit go. Already told y'all that men don't marry the love of their life. Men fuck over the love of their life, and then we ruin every other woman that we meet. The video of her dancing got me weak. Oh, her dancing was terrible. But that's how I know she a good woman. Women that can't dance is good women. Ain't got a bit of rhythm. He looked so mad because all his teeth getting exposed. Yeah. So a couple times I seen him shaking his head. Yeah. Because sometimes he can't even believe what he do when he get that horny. They marry whoever is closest. So why in the hell is y'all out here being stupid and being a damn fool and being an idiot and being a knucklehead and being a damn gutter snipe? Thinking this nigga love you. He loved the one woman 10 years ago, and he think about her every day, and he settles for you, and you probably settle in for him, and you just make sure you get some out the deal, like I told you. Some of y'all should have had me as an uncle. I'd have saved y'all a lot of heartache. But I love him. He don't love you, girl. Move the hell on. Let me guess, he offered to heal her too. All fake, all lies. You can't look at a nigga until he lied. Yeah, he definitely needs to just pay. He should have been paid her. He wouldn't even be sitting in court right now. He need to pay her, and if he actually did strangle her, he need to give her a little extra, period. And you know, and this how you're supposed to do is, you know, you go to it, hey, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I appreciate every meal you've cooked, every dish you've washed, and the time, don't make me laugh. In the times where we were intimate, were some of the best of my life. I'll always cherish them. But you know I'm a damaged man, and you know that I'm never gonna leave these streets. I'm sorry for not paying you. Here's your money, and here's some extra for dealing with your boy. And why don't you go outside? Something's out there waiting for you too. That's how you do it. She should have had a brand new Mercedes truck. Well, actually, don't get her no Mercedes because she already broke. She ain't gonna be able to keep up the upkeep. A brand new Toyota truck. Let me tell you something. If a woman is mad at you, just throw money at her. Throw more money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. She ain't gonna stay mad that long. More gifts, more gifts, more gifts, more gifts. Especially if you only choked though that one time. If it was only that one time, you should have paid her, gave her plenty. To where she like, man, I could report this nigga, but I ain't even finna do him like that. But you can't have your way with a woman. Have her falling in love and toss her to the side like yesterday's garbage. And you done choked her out. And you think you finna just get away with this and frolic on? You could have bought her a restaurant. You could have got her a job as an executive chef with another family. Thank you. NDA and kept it moving. One time is too many. Yeah, but these men in the industry can't keep their hands to themselves. They can't keep their hands to themselves, and it's really because he fighting bisexuality, and he really want to be a girl. So if I really want to be a girl and you are a girl, yeah, I'm gonna exert my power over you because I really want to be you. And why you get to just, be you, and I gotta be responsible and be a man and go to work, and I gotta hide. I gotta hide, and you get to just be a woman. Sometimes these women think they are special, one of the group, but I know about people thinking they special, and they become extremely hurt when they find out they were just one of the ones. But it's her fault she got attached and emotional knowing how he treat women. Facts. Hell, she should have never mixed business and pleasure. Facts. Facts. It must be tough to be in such a hyper masculine sport and know that you want to be cuddled up with a dude. Yes. He want to hang with a bad nigga. 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 Yes. Now y'all getting it. Now y'all understanding why they move the way they move. Yeah. Or he want a bad nigga laid up with him. This is the type that he would keep a nigga that looked like Odell around him, a nigga that looked like Drake around him. Like, yeah. He really don't. It's some he do. I take that back. I'm not gonna say he's not attracted to women at all, but he want it all. Low key, he could be the first athlete to publicly come out with a boyfriend and a girlfriend. He might as well. Now I won't give her no 5.5 million. No, ain't no chocation worth of 5.5 million. Yeah, but people do care. That's the thing. And the thing with people like this, they don't want to be labeled as a gay nigga, you know? It's like they want to do the bisexual and gay activity. Oh, okay, we back. And gay activities, but they don't want to be that gay nigga. Are we back or no? Okay, not yet. Do you think it's underlining mommy issues? Probably. Most of these men got mommy issues, but they really be having daddy issues. They really be mad. They really be mad at their mama that their daddy left. Let me tell you something. Subconsciously, a lot of y'all sons are mad that you gave birth to them and that you didn't send them to the children's shop. A lot of your sons hate your fucking guts. And they hate you even more because they need you and can't really survive without you. But y'all don't hear me though. Telling you. I know I ain't saying he like this, but I know men like this, baby. And they talk about their mothers like, oh, his father deceased. Okay. No disrespect. But it could be mommy and daddy issue. You just never know. Oh, his dad died when he was young. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that. But in general, we just gonna take him down because I ain't talking about that. In general, men like that be like that. That's still an issue. I'm gonna say that's a trauma. If his father passed away when he was young, then yeah, that's a trauma there. That's a trauma. That's just like that. I think it's that basketball player. His father got deleted in front of him, I believe, or something like that. And he has that weird laugh, and you can tell that's just like a trauma. But I'm just saying, in general, a lot of y'all sons are mad that you have them. It's a loss, yes. Practicing abstinence isn't a bad idea nowadays. Some men aren't mad at the world. Some men are mad at patriarchy. Because listen, like the patriarchy requires you to show up and perform always. You know, when you just want to be girly. Yes, yes, yes. Most of yep. Yeah. They told me, yeah. I'm just saying in general, a lot of men like they do have daddy issues. I don't know his story. I'm not talking about nobody parent child. He seems to love his mommy. Okay, but that's beautiful. But guess what? Just because he seems that way, it doesn't mean that there's not any animosity there. Hey, not all sons. Mine don't feel the way about me. Period. Period. Y'all created the system, though. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, that's beautiful. She do be at she do be at his games and shit. I have seen that. They mad at us that the men set the standards they can't live up to. Okay, we back. We back.
All right. So, do you recognize what that video depicts?
Yes,
What's that?
it's the Porsche leaving the house.
Who's driving
Me.
that? That's you leaving the house?
Yes.
All right. And if I can direct your attention here, the time on the exhibit is 9:26 Eastern Standard Time on December 2nd, 2025.
Correct.
Does that sound about right for when you left the house that morning?
Yes. Because my appointment was at 10 a.m.
Okay. So looking at that image, can you tell us, kind of just orient us on what we're looking at there?
The car, so that's the front of the house, and there's a long driveway that goes towards the back of the house to a 3-car garage and a driveway where you can probably fit maybe 2 or 3 more cars in the actual plot in front of the garage.
All right. Is there a way to enter the house through the garage?
Yes, there's an entry door going straight into the grand foyer of the house. There's
Damn.
a basement entry, stairwell, a powder room on the right, the entry stairwell to the basement to the left, and when you walk straight, there's a grand foyer. In front of you is the dining room, and then the formal living room, and then to the left is the living room and the kitchen, and the stairwell going up to the 3rd floor.
Going upstairs.
Yes.
All right. And so, did you go through the garage to drive that Porsche out that morning?
Yes.
Do you remember getting back to the house?
Yes.
Do you remember what time that was?
It was in the afternoon after I had ran my errands from my hair appointment.
What I would ask is if Miss Silva could play a video with the last 3 numbers, 637, off of that same exhibit, exhibit 11. If we could maybe replay that one more time, it's only about 3 seconds. All right, so do you recognize what that depicts?
Yes, it's the car returning home.
And is that you driving the car?
Yes.
And the timestamp on that indicates
No, this is the assistant.
9:59 Eastern Standard Time. It's just about 1 p.m. Is that consistent with your recollection of when you got
Yes.
home?
Yes.
What were you doing that day after you got your hair done?
I was coordinating our travels because I was getting updates from the airport regarding the change of airports, change of planes, and trying to just get everybody together
Okay.
to be ready to leave by the end of the night.
So you were working.
Correct.
And is there an area where you worked in the house?
In the kitchen, in the small little dining table, like in between the kitchen and the living room.
I'm going to ask Ms. Silva to play one more video for us. That's going to be 183725 on exhibit 11. All right, so it looks like she's paused it here, a second into the frame. Do you recognize what's depicted in this video?
It's the Maybach coming home.
All right, is that Mr. Diggs?
Yes.
The timestamp on that, looks like it says 15:38 and 51, so maybe 3:39, 3:40 p.m.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah, I'm
the
live.
Your recollection of when you got
Yes.
home?
Yes.
You said you were working that afternoon. Do you know where Mr. Diggs went in the house?
He likely went to say hi to his brothers and then went straight upstairs to take a nap because it's the day after a game.
Okay. Where were you sitting?
I was probably walking around the house, either the kitchen, probably going up and down to the basement because I was probably doing laundry. Just
Real quick, Ken Goddess. Ken, thank you for the cash app. Okay, Ken Goddess. That's how you cash out on the king. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Ken Goddess. That's what I'm talking about. Cash out on the king. I truly appreciate that.
it's bad. They typically recommend that we fly into another airport, which was Bedford.
Bedford, Massachusetts?
Correct.
So is that to say the weather was not great?
Correct.
December 2nd?
Correct.
That day,
Hmm.
when you're making these phone calls, sending emails, doing whatever work you're doing to coordinate, you said you were downstairs.
Hmm.
Did you see anybody else walking around downstairs during that afternoon?
Mila was there, his brother was there, and his childhood best friend, and another friend was also arriving in, who had flown in to go to Miami with us.
Okay. You said Mila was there. Did you see her that afternoon?
Yes,
What did she look like?
she looked like she was going to work out. She had workout clothes on. She complimented on my hair. Just regular, just walking around the kitchen, probably around the house. Nothing out of the usual.
Okay. That afternoon, did you? Is that the only time you saw Miss Adams? You see her again as the day
Towards
went
the
on?
in the evening, closer to the evening.
So after dark.
Yes, it was because it was getting dark at like 3 o'clock at that time. So by like 3:30, 4 o'clock, maybe closer to 4:30, it was like dark.
Okay. So sometime after that, you think you saw Miss Adams again?
Yes, because I was sitting in the kitchen and she had asked me if I purchased her flight.
The flight, was that a flight to Atlanta?
Correct.
And when you spoke to her that afternoon in the kitchen, did you observe anything on her face?
No,
Anything on her neck?
no,
Did you see any redness or swelling?
no,
Was she crying at all?
no.
What was she doing?
She was walking around looking for a piece of a paper and a pen to write a card, to, I guess, write a note to him for his birthday gift.
When you say to him, is that to Mr. Diggs?
Correct.
That's that November 29th birthday you just referenced?
Yes.
That afternoon, was there anything on Mr. Diggs' schedule?
He had ozone therapy and massage.
So is that a nurse who comes and does fluids
Yes.
and a massage, you said?
He has a massage therapist.
What time were those appointments?
I believe I told them both to come at 5.
Do you remember if those individuals actually appeared at the house?
Yes,
Did they?
I believe so.
That afternoon, you said you purchased a flight for Mila Adams to Atlanta.
Yes.
Did you arrange to get her to the airport?
Yes.
What time did that happen?
Probably in the 7 o'clock hour because you have to be there an hour before checking in your bag. And it took about 45 minutes to get to the airport. So probably between 7 to 7:30.
You think about 7:30?
Yeah.
And so did she leave the house around 7:30?
She should have left around before 7:30 to get to the airport on time if she was checking in a bag.
And you saw her.
Damn, this lady got her shit together. Okay.
Yes.
With the pen.
Can you cook? Cause you damn sure look like you eat.
Running to go to his room to put it on, I guess, his gifts that she was giving him.
Did you end up speaking to Mr. Diggs later that evening?
Yes.
And did you see any of those, the card or the presents? That
Yes, there were 2 boxes on his bed from Chanel. One he had opened up and he put on after his massage, and we were getting ready to leave. I told him, we got to pack, we got to go, we got to make this flight. He put the beanie on. There was another box that was unopened, and then there was a green Post-it with whatever note she had on it telling him for his birthday.
Right. Prior to, speaking of Mr. Diggs, prior to arranging for
Yes.
Miss Adams' Uber, did you hear anything that afternoon?
No.
Any screams?
No.
Slam doors?
No.
Anything out of the ordinary?
No.
Do you know if Miss Adams cooked dinner that night?
It was like a hot dog.
What?
It was like and there was like mustard on it, but it was like left on the counter and it was like dried up. And then in the room, it was like dried up.
What?
So there was like 2 that were made.
Let me back you up on that. Do you know if she did cook dinner that night?
She did.
Where did she do that?
In the kitchen.
And what time did you see that?
I just remember the food being like prepared
Okay.
already.
And you mentioned it was a hot dog or something like
Yeah,
that?
it was like a hot dog, or like, like Auntie Anne's when they have like the pretzel dogs. It kind of looked like that, but it just looked dried up.
Well, maybe that's why he choked the shit out of her. He said, bitch, I ain't want no goddamn hot dog.
That night, did you all leave for Miami?
Yes.
If I may have one moment. I just want to recap on one issue.
Okay.
I think you said Miss Adams complimented your hair. Did she tell you anything else?
No. She was like, "Oh, your hair's getting long and it looks good." I was like, thank you.
Okay. Did she tell you she was assaulted,
No.
strangled?
No.
You're the chief of staff?
Correct.
I have no further questions.
I'm over here, real quick.
Thank you. Good morning. And it's is it Sunny?
Yes, that's my nickname.
And that's is that SUNNYNIE? Is it
SUNNY and then SUNNI.
okay? So both ways. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So right now you are the chief of staff. Is that right?
Correct.
And how long have you been Mr. Diggs' chief of staff?
Since July 2023.
And prior to that, what was your position?
I manage his household, but it was part-time
Where
in
how long-
Maryland.
And how long did you do that?
September 2022 up until July 2023.
And prior to working with Mr. Diggs, what did you do?
I have
Not just products, your daily upgrade. From morning motivation to long-term transformation.
And who judging? Yes, ad. And what? The fuck?
$1,000 a year.
And when you were, what was the term of the previous job? The house manager?
Yes.
Oh, how much did you get paid when you did that?
I was on retainer for $5,000 a month.
Damn!
And you mentioned you went to Art Basel,
Correct.
and how long was that?
That was from we got there Tuesday evening up until the events were all the way through the weekend that Sunday.
And what kind of events were there?
There was a showcase of his furniture line, his birthday party, just, showcasing his new furniture line.
But and you went to these events?
Yes.
Did you have to pay for any of these events?
No. Like physically? Like my own money?
Yeah.
No.
And did you have food there?
Yes.
Did you have to pay for your food?
Not with my own money.
So.
With my company card.
Okay. So.
Yes.
Period.
You mentioned driving one of his cars. What car was that?
It was his Porsche.
Is it a nice car?
Yes.
How often do you drive that one?
If I need to go run errands, if I need to do something, I will use the car as an insured driver.
And when you say run errands, is that personal errands or errands for Mr. Jiggs?
Both.
Okay. How often do you go on trips with the staff?
As needed, specifically for business trips, more so.
Okay. On December 2nd, you were at least at some point in the house, right?
Correct.
And you saw Ms. Adams?
Yes.
So she was there in the house?
Yes.
And you saw Mr. Jiggs?
Yes.
So he was there in the house?
Yes.
Did you, was there any time that day where were you following Mr. Jiggs the whole time?
No.
Were you following Ms. Adams the whole time?
No.
So there a time when both of them were outside of your range of being able to see and
Yes.
hear? Have you been to Ms. Adams' room before?
Not all the way inside, but I knew which room she was in.
So you had not been inside that room before?
Not when she occupied it, but when we did the walkthrough, I was.
Okay, so when you were first looking at the house?
Yes.
But that day you were not in that room?
No.
Okay, so whatever could have happened in that room, you were unaware of anything that could have happened in that room?
Correct.
Your Honor.
Sustain it up
I mean, if she wasn't in the room, she wasn't in the room.
Is it fair to say that you have a financial interest in Mr. Jiggs doing well?
What does that mean?
If he does well, do you do well?
I think we collectively do well.
Do you?
Yeah, even outside of financially.
Is he a good boss?
Yes, he's great.
Do you want to continue working for him?
Yes.
Nothing further.
Anything else? For your witness.
That question wasn't fair, though. Do you have a vested financial interest? We all do with our boss. If you have a job, you want the business to continue. He is the business. He is the baby. You want the business to continue to make money so you can continue to have a job.
Your job to lie, or would you be truthful?
I'll be truthful.
Okay. Who else got to drive that car?
Mila and anyone around the house, if they needed to use the car, they would drive it.
Did you see Mila drive that car?
I've seen her drive the car before.
I don't have any other questions.
Anything else?
When you said just other people around the house, how many people does Mr. Jiggs have working for him?
Employed, one.
So then otherwise, are they all just contract or?
Correct.
Do you know about how many?
Depending on the job, as needed.
Okay. Do you know in this?
Objection, Your Honor. We're not allowed to set the scope of redirect.
Just in December, do you know?
I couldn't give that to you on the top of my head.
Nothing further.
Thank you very much, Ms.
Thank you.
Okay, she did her job.
Juliana's.
She did her job.
Watch the tip, you can remain standing and face the court.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Let me sit or stand.
Good morning, ma'am. Could you please state your name for the record and spell your last name for the jury?
My name is Juliana Stratoti, Stratoti.
Are you from Massachusetts?
Yes,
What do you do for work?
I'm a registered nurse.
Right. Where do you work?
Full time, I work at Mass General Hospital, and then I have a side, a per diem job at the Drip Bar.
What is the Drip Bar?
Drip Bar is a wellness and hydration service. It's a franchise, but we have a location in Foxborough.
So what do you do as a nurse for the Drip Bar?
Provide like wellness services, hydration, like extra therapy for people that you don't get prescribed, like at a hospital or through your primary care physician.
Does some of that involve making house calls?
Yes,
On December 2nd, 2025, did you do some kind of treatment, a house call that afternoon?
I did.
And where was that?
At Mr. Diggs's house.
Right. And had you been to that house previously?
I had.
And that was at 7th Schoolmaster Street in Dedham, fair
Yes.
to say? Do you remember what time you got there?
Most of my appointments were 4, 5, or 6 o'clock. I think that day I got there at about 5 o'clock.
I may approach, Your Honor.
Yes, right.
I'm going to put an image in front of you. I'm going to ask you to take a look at that and tell me if you recognize what that is.
That's me ringing at the front door on the Ring camera.
All right. And is that a fair and accurate depiction of you arriving at the house on December 2nd, 2025?
Yes.
I would move to admit it's Exhibit 12.
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, so more.
And I'm going to show you another photograph and ask you to take a look at that.
That's me leaving the house on the Ring camera footage.
All right. Is that a fair and accurate depiction of you walking out of the house in the afternoon of December 2nd, 2025?
Yes.
I would move to admit.
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm going to put Exhibit 12 back in front of you and ask you, there's a timestamp in the bottom right corner.
Your Honor, may we be seated sidebar?
Yes.
He looked like he do not want to be there. This is why you should have paid Steph. You should have paid Steph. Always pay Steph. Then you ain't got to worry about this, Steph.
A moment ago, I think you described when your appointments routinely were. Do you recall what time you got to the house in Dedham that afternoon on December 2nd?
That day I got there at 4:50
PM?
p.m.
And do you remember when you left the house?
According to the Ring camera footage, it was.
Let me ask you this. Do you remember when you left the house?
I don't remember exactly the time, but all of my appointments were roughly 45 minutes to an hour long.
All right. And so on December 2nd, 2025, do you think, how long do you think you were in the house?
Probably about an hour.
In the house, when you were doing the treatment, where did it actually occur physically inside the house?
In the living room.
So then fair to say you were in that house that afternoon for about an hour, maybe a little less?
Yes.
Okay. Anything out of the ordinary that day?
Not that I recall.
Hear anything unusual?
No.
Did you see anything unusual?
No.
I have no further questions.
May I?
Yes.
Good morning still. Had you gone to Mr. Diggs' house prior to this date?
I had
And how many times have you gone this?
a handful of times. I think before that was 2 or 3. After that was a couple.
And without you saying the actual names of any of your clients, what kind of clientele do you have with this job?
It depends on what services they're looking for. So kind of all across the board.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Thank you, ma'am. One second.
Thank you.
County Defense Cross Stephanie Anastasi.
watch your step, and if you could just remain standing and face the floor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Consider standing with it.
Morning.
Good morning.
Can you state your name and spell your last name for the record, please?
My first name is Stephanie. My last name is Anastasi, Anastassi.
And do you live in Massachusetts, Ms. Anastasi?
I currently live in Rhode Island.
Where do you work?
I work in Massachusetts.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a massage therapist.
Are you employed in that work?
Yes.
Who do you work for?
The Right Touch Day Spa in Attleboro, Mass.
And you provide massage therapy treatment to clients? Is that
Yes.
right? And as part of your work, do you need to visit clients in their home?
I do that separately on my own on the side.
I
No,
see.
it doesn't have anything to do with where I work currently.
Okay, all right. And as part of your work treating clients, are some of your clients professional athletes?
Yes, sometimes.
All right. And was one of your clients in December of 2025, Mr. Dix?
Yes.
And how did it come about that you were providing treatment for Mr. Diggs?
I used to work for the Celtics back in 2019. And whoever I used to work for, he's a physical therapist. He connected me with Mr. Diggs.
Thank you. And you would provide massage therapy for Mr. Diggs at his home?
Correct.
About how often per week would you do that?
Twice a week.
All right. And where in the home would you provide that treatment?
Sometimes it was in the living room area, and sometimes it was in his bedroom.
Did you need any special equipment to provide your treatment?
He provided that. I do need some special equipment. Yes.
I see. So there was the equipment in the house?
Yes.
I take it you used a table?
Yes.
Any other equipment?
No, just a massage table, and I would use my cups, which is for cupping.
I see. Okay. Thank you. How long did a typical treatment take?
Between a 90-minute to 2 hours.
And did you give Mr. Diggs a treatment on December 2nd, 2025?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember approximately when you arrived at his home for that treatment?
It was between 5:45 and 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. And how did you get into the house?
I rang the doorbell, and Sonny opened the door for me.
Okay, thank you. And what happened next?
Then I asked Sonny where he was or where he would like his massage at. She told me he was in his room, and that's where he would like his massage. So I went and grabbed the massage table. It was in like a computer room. And I brought it upstairs, and he was laying in his bed, and I started setting up the table.
All right. And was Mr. Diggs, do you remember what he was doing when you walked in other than laying in his bed?
I think he was falling asleep a little bit, but I wasn't sure. It was just laying down.
Okay. So I take it you began the treatment?
So I set up, I grabbed the blankets and stuff, and then he fell asleep. So I texted Sonny, and I was like, hey, can I wake him up? And she said yes. So I ended up waking him up, and then he got on the table.
Okay. And about how long was the treatment that day, if you can recall?
It was between 90 minutes to 2 hours usually. It was more towards the 2 hours than the 90 minutes.
All right. And did anyone come into that while you were performing that treatment in that 90-minute to 2 hour window?
Yes. Mila Adams came in the room at the time.
Okay. And how did you know Mila Adams?
I seen her in the house. I've seen her multiple times in the house.
Have you ever spoken to her?
Yes, we've had conversation.
Okay. So while you're performing the treatment, can you just explain to the jury what you saw?
Yeah, so I was working on his right side leg, and I can, because the door is in front of me, and I can see whoever was walking in. She was walking in. She saw that he was asleep, left, and kind of came back at a later time. When she came back at a later time, he kind of woke up because he was asleep. And she kind of went over to the bed, and she asked him, there was something on the bed. She asked him if he was going to keep it. And then he said yes, and then she turned around and left.
And were you able to see what was on the bed?
It was a black box, but I'm not sure what it was or what was in it.
And did you ever have any occasion to look in that box?
No.
All right. How did Ms. Adams appear to you when you saw her come into the room those 2 times?
She seemed to be okay. It's nothing that I wasn't used to seeing in the past.
So she looked to your eyes the same as she had in
In
every
the
time
past.
you saw her?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see any marks on her face?
Not that I recall, no.
Did you see any marks on her neck?
No, she had a black jacket on, so I don't think I could see her neck, but I didn't see anything on her face at the time.
And did she seem upset at all to you?
Not that I know of, no.
All right. And Miss Anastasi, do you remember when you left the house that day?
It's probably between almost 8 o'clock, 7:30 and 8 o'clock that day.
Okay. Thank you very much. No further
Of course.
Good afternoon, Miss Anastasi. Oh, sorry, good morning, still actually, Miss Anastasi.
Hello.
I'm gonna say this. So shout out to the stud. I'm gonna say this. She looked like she give a good massage, no shade, and I don't mean nothing sexual, but she looked like she give a good massage. She do.
And
She looked like she
outside
talk you
of
through
the
it for
actual,
sure.
I guess technique and skill is discretion and care of how you, because you're working with some high-profile people. Is that also an important aspect to have?
I don't understand the question.
I'll withdraw it. Nothing further.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
That's it. Okay. Come on, stud. She did her job. Everybody could answer except for the lady that didn't file this damn lawsuit. Hopefully, Miss Chef BBL, Miss BBL Chef or whatever with your long head ass, hopefully you learn something from this. Learn from this and do better. Okay, we got another piece of Wonder Bread coming up to the stand.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you state your name and spell your last name for the record, please?
Sure. Melissa Goddard, Goddard.
Thank you. And what city do you live in? City and state, please.
Boca Raton, Florida.
Right. And are you employed?
Yes, I am.
Where are you employed?
At PMG Private CFO.
And what is PMG Private CFO?
It's a boutique financial service company. So we do accounting, tax planning, tax prep, budgeting. We handle everything financial, data collection.
And is one of your company's clients Steph Diggs?
Yes, it is.
Right. And do you work on Mr. Diggs' account?
Yes, I'm his client manager.
All right. And how long have you been the client manager for Mr. Diggs' account?
Since November 13th, 2023.
And can you just briefly describe how Mr. Diggs' account is structured?
Sure. He has the personal side, which we call concierge, and the business side. So the personal side is his life personally, but because his person is a business, it transfers also over into businesses. And then he has several businesses that we operate.
Can you just very briefly identify the different businesses?
Sure. Diggs Deep LLC, which is for his name, image, and likeness.
Diggs Deep?
M Brands International, which is a clothing brand. CV Passem, which is a furniture brand. And Diggs Deep Foundation, which is his charity organization.
And so those businesses that you just described, are those handled on the business side of his account?
Correct.
All right. And then there's a personal side or a concierge side to handle his business. To handle his personal expenses.
Correct.
Okay. And up until starting before October 2025, so from 2023 to 2025 October.
Diggs Deep LLC. Baby, I'm finna open up a new LLC. I just think I made that big LLC. I'm finna open up an LLC called These Nuts LLC. Digs deep, sir. Digs deep.
Fall of 2025 that caused you to take over responsibility for the concierge side?
Yes, we had an associate leave.
Okay. So the associate left, and then were you responsible in the fall of 2025 for both the business and the concierge side?
Yes.
Okay. And did you have responsibility at that time for payments to Mr. Diggs's private chef?
Beginning of November, yes.
Okay, beginning of November 2025?
Correct.
And do you recall, well, what did you do when you took over responsibility for those payments?
I was notified at the beginning of November that the data collection program that we used was updated so that personal payments needed to be made. And one of them was for the chef. And I asked, catch me up. Does she have a contract? How do we pay her? Does she have a W-9? Does she have an NDA? Just general information like, what do I do? And
who are you talking to when you were getting this information?
Sunny.
And who is Sunny?
Stefon's personal assistant.
Okay. All right. Do you recall receiving an invoice from Ms. Adams on December 1st of 2025?
Yes.
And do you recall what that invoice was for?
It was for 3 weeks of services in November and reimbursable expenses.
Okay. What did you do with that invoice when you received it?
I checked, immediately I knew that it was incorrect because I had paid her weekly for 2 of those weeks. So it raised a flag. I needed to figure out, had I made a mistake or had she made a mistake? And that caused me to look a little bit further into the reimbursable expenses. We're much more structured on the business side, so I usually audit those before paying them.
So when the flag was raised,
basically she don't let nothing get past her.
What did you do to look a little bit deeper?
I pulled up every payment that we had made to her for the last 18 months,
Ooh.
as far back as I could go. And then I went through every receipt and reimbursable that we paid her for the last 6 months at that time.
Sorry. And at the conclusion, would you describe that as a kind of an audit?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you receive an invoice and it's incorrect, I want to know, is it our mistake or was it her mistake? So I wanted to make sure that we had paid her correctly.
All right. And what did you learn from conducting your audit?
That she had submitted receipts multiple times over the course of 6 months, the same receipt. That she had submitted reimbursements for packages sent that were paid by our Federal Express account for reimbursement, that we had overpaid her.
And were you able to quantify the amount of money that she had been overpaid based on your audit?
Yes.
And how much money was that?
I think the total was $2,500 and change at that time, with an additional $744 that maybe was legitimate. I couldn't substantiate because there wasn't a date on it, so that was more in a gray area.
Did you ask Ms. Adams for more information about the money that she was seeking?
Yes.
How did you do that?
I contacted Sunny and asked for her email. I gave my phone number, even my personal phone number, so that she could reach me because sometimes they're in different time zones. I reached out to her twice.
Okay. And did you ever hear back from her?
No, she never responded.
Did you tell Mr. Diggs what you had identified, at least from the audit that you conducted?
Yes, he called me. We spoke about it on December 5th.
All right. And what was his reaction?
He's like, give me a report. And he had wanted to make sure that she was paid. And I told him I would get him a report, and he was fine.
In the course of conducting your audit, or actually strike that, did there come a time when you were aware that there was some paperwork not completed that you would have expected to be completed?
At the beginning, when I took over, I asked for those things as I think it was the beginning of December when the invoice didn't match what I had. You know, I'm buttoning things up. It's the end of fourth quarter. We're closing out the end of the year, so I wanted to make sure we had everything. So, you know, I was going through everybody's paperwork. But yes, it was about the beginning of December I realized we don't have our paperwork.
All right. And did you do anything about that?
Yeah, I had asked Sunny to, I had mentioned to Steph that I think we should get one. He said to coordinate with Sunny, which I did on December 4th. And I didn't receive anything, so I followed up with it as I normally would.
And how did you follow up with it?
I asked Sunny if she had collected it, and I emailed Mila asking for it.
Do you remember the date on which you emailed Mila for it? Sorry, Ms.
December
Adams.
8th.
December 8th.
Mhm.
Did you follow up again with Ms. Adams, if you can recall?
I did not, because Steph said not to worry about it.
Okay. Just one moment, I'm sorry.
Oh, you want to refresh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ms. Goddard, you just testified that you followed up with Ms. Adams asking for the NDA on December 8th.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was incorrect. It was December 13th.
Okay, thank you. All right, no further questions. Council, care to report?
Just briefly, good afternoon now. Ms. Goddard, have you ever been to Mr. Diggs' house in Dedham?
No.
No further questions.
Thank you, ma'am. You may step down.
Thank you.
Defense call is Shy Charles.
Just watch your step and remain standing and face the front.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may sit or stand.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Could you please state your name for the record and spell your first and your last name?
My name is Shy Charles. It's spelled Xiacharles.
What do you do for a living, ma'am?
I own a hair salon and I braid hair, natural hair.
And where do you live?
I live in Brooklyn, New York.
You said you own a salon. Do you have an actual physical location?
Yeah, I
And
do.
is that down in the New York City area as well?
Yes, it's in Crown Heights.
How many clients do you have roughly?
Too many to count. I have lots of clients.
Okay. Is one of them Stefon Diggs?
Yes, it is.
How do you know Mr. Diggs?
I started doing his hair when he played for the Buffalo Bills.
Do you know how many years ago that was?
I'm not good with dates, but whenever he last played for the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
when you actually do Mr. Diggs's hair, how long does that process actually take?
I'd estimate probably about 3 to 5 hours, anywhere between that. Yeah.
And where have you done Mr. Diggs's hair?
At his house. He travels a lot for work, so wherever he needs me to do his hair, I go.
Is that true of other clients you have as well?
Yeah.
Have you been inside Mr. Diggs's house in Dedham?
Yes, I have.
All right. Do you know when he lived there?
I don't know when he occupied the space, but I could tell you the first time I went there to do his hair.
When was that?
It was when the season started with the Patriots. Probably about July, September, around that time last year.
So that'd be 2025?
Yeah.
Okay. And had you been in Mr. Diggs's and other clients' house to do their hair previously?
Yeah, I have lots of celebrity clients, and obviously they wouldn't want to come to the salon, so I go to them. So wherever they're at, I go meet them there, whether it's a hotel, their house, wherever.
All right. So it sounds like September or July, fall of last year was the first time you were in Mr. Diggs's home in Dedham, but not the first time previously.
Yeah, first time in Dedham, but not like elsewhere at his house. Wherever he lived before that, I would go.
Got it. And having done that, did you meet some of the people who were normally around?
Yes.
Do you know a person named Sonny?
Yes.
Who's that?
His assistant.
Did you meet any other family members of Mr. Diggs?
Yeah. Everybody that's in the house, his brothers, his mom, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever meet a person named Mila Adams?
Yes, I have.
Who's that?
It was his chef at the time when I met her.
And so when did you meet Mila Adams?
At the same time I went to the house for the first time, so like around July, September, whenever the season started with the Patriots.
Of last year?
Yeah.
Did you meet at the house?
Yeah.
And how much time were you at the house kind of the first time you met Miss Adams?
Probably like less than 24 hours or around that time, because I know I had a client the following day. So I just had to come do his hair. But that was late the evening, and so I had to leave the following day. Yeah.
Okay. And so you met Miss Adams at that point, but did you speak to her?
I did, because I had to go to Walgreens to get some products. And so I asked anybody in the house if they needed anything, and Mila said she needed a sponge, a makeup sponge. And so I got her the sponge. When I came back to the house, she asked me how much money it was, and I told her it was okay. And that's the first interaction we had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any other further interaction with Miss Adams after that kind of initial 24-hour stay?
Yeah, when I came back to the house.
When was that?
I can't give you an exact date, but I could like estimate. So probably within 2 weeks, because he'll do his hair like every 2 to 3 weeks.
So about 2, maybe 3 weeks later?
Yeah.
You went back to the house in Dedham?
Yeah.
Was Miss Adams at the house in Dedham at that point?
Yeah.
And so did you speak more to her when you went back the second time?
Yeah. So can we go back? Because even after, because I don't
No,
know.
I'm sorry. Just
Okay.
I apologize,
Yeah.
Miss Charles. But
Yeah.
did you speak to Miss Adams again that second time you
Yeah,
went back
I
to
did.
the house?
We spoke more. Yeah.
All right. How much time did you spend with her that second time?
More time, or like a longer time, because we were talking about food, and she wanted to come to New York to start her restaurant. And I'm a business owner, and we connected on the fact that she was a business owner. And I have like a big social media following, and I told her that she needs to do content. And I wanted to help her with her content so she could start her business. So we connected on that.
Did you end up helping her
Yeah.
with content?
Yeah.
Did you two stay in touch?
Yeah.
How long were you around at the house in Dedham that second time?
I can't tell you how long, honestly. I would stay longer if it had a game and we'd go to the game together. But for however, because most times she'll be like the only female there, and Sunny will come and go. And so I spent more time with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of following that time you spent together where you said you connected over being business owners.
Yeah.
Did you two remain in contact?
Yeah.
And how did you do that?
We'll text, we'll send Instagram reels, we'll FaceTime.
So you guys exchanged phone numbers?
Yeah.
How much did you talk, you think, in the following weeks and months that fall?
A lot, because a lot. We talk about business, we'll gossip, we girls, so yeah.
Did you ever spend more time together in person with Miss Adams?
Yeah, I took her back to my country. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, so I took her to Tobago. She spent time with my family, with my grandmother. Yeah, I actually bought her ticket to go to Tobago. So yeah.
When was that?
This was probably around Thanksgiving time.
End of November then?
Yeah. Whenever Thanksgiving was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Following that trip, do you remember where you went after that?
I came back to New York. We came back on the same flight. I came back to New York and she went to Boston.
Okay. Do you remember where you were on December 2nd?
Yeah, actually. I was in Target, like late evening.
What were you doing in Target?
I was shopping for ingredients because I was spending too much money on Ubers. So I was buying ingredients to cook, like groceries.
You're buying groceries at Target?
Yeah.
What were you cooking?
So I wanted to make this like Cajun pasta with shrimp and like sausage. Mila had made it at the house and it was healthy. And so I wanted to cook that because I didn't want to buy Uber Eats. I didn't want to spend money on Uber Eats. And I just wanted to be healthier and cook. And so I wanted to make it like her. So I was going through the aisles and like picking up stuff and calling Mila or message. Like I texted her a picture and asked her if it was this one, but she wasn't responding quick enough. So I FaceTime her.
All right. So let me break that down there for a minute. You're in Target. You're trying to purchase ingredients for a dinner that you had seen Mila cook.
Yeah.
You said at the house. Is that at the Dedham house?
Yeah.
All right. Did you say you were looking for, what was the ingredient you were looking for?
Like shrimp, but so she makes matcha as well. So I was trying to find out like what matcha to get. That specific one from tea dealers. Shrimp, pasta, sausage, everything like that.
So you just said a moment ago that as you were trying to find ingredients, you started by taking a picture and sending it to Mila?
Yeah.
Do you remember what time that was at?
It was before 6 p.m. for sure, because I remember leaving my cart in Target to go pick up some dry cleaning for my boyfriend because I had to get it before it closed. So I actually left Target and came back to Target. So it was before 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about a specific time? Do you remember exact times?
So the dry cleaners was in Brownsville, Target was at Gateway. So I got there probably minutes to 6. So probably like the end, like ending at 4 or 5 p.m. somewhere there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned a text message or a photograph of an ingredient you sent.
Yeah.
Was there any record of that?
Yeah, I took a picture and sent it to her.
All right. Would that have had the actual time?
Yeah, and
on
location.
the message?
Yeah.
Do you think taking a look at a record might refresh your recollection of what time
Yeah.
you sent that photograph? Did you say yes?
Yes.
I may approach her.
Yes.
What I'm going to ask you to do, Ms. Charles,
Yeah.
just take a look at that photograph. Okay? And I want you to look at that.
Yeah.
After you've reviewed it, take a look up.
Yeah.
Having looked at that, that refresh your recollection on what time
Yeah.
you actually began communicating with Miss Adams when you were in the Target?
Yes.
And what time was that?
It says 4:38 on the picture.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
that consistent with your recollection of when you reached out to Miss Adams?
Yeah.
Now you said you started by texting and then you FaceTimed with Miss Adams?
Yeah.
What's FaceTime?
A video call app on every iPhone.
Had you FaceTime with Miss Adams previously?
Yeah.
And so describe how that looks. What's happening at that point when you're FaceTiming?
So I FaceTime her. I told her what I was doing. We spoke about the pasta, and all the ingredients I needed to get. And she was like, "Girl, I'm not going to Miami." And she said she's gonna go home to Atlanta for a couple of days. Then she's gonna come to New York. Well, she's gonna go home to Atlanta, but she's gonna stop off in New York for a couple of days.
All right, let me actually stop you there. I
Yeah.
apologize, Ms. Charles. It was
Yeah.
not a specific question. So you said you're in Target while this conversation is happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you see where Miss Adams was?
Yeah.
Where was she?
She was in the kitchen.
Kitchen of what?
Of the denim house.
And how do you know that?
Because I've been there before, so I know the layout of the house. And the faucet was running, and I could see the island in the background.
Okay. You just said she mentioned Miami. Did you notice anything about her face, her physical appearance when you had this FaceTime call?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
Did you see any redness, swelling?
No.
Was she flush?
No.
Was she teary-eyed?
No.
Were there any bruises on her?
No.
You started to talk a little bit about places she said she was going.
Yeah.
Did you end mission?
Yeah.
All right.
She said
Where was that?
In New York, because she said she was stopping off in New York for a couple of days. I asked her where she was gonna stay. She said a hotel. I'm like, girl, we friends. You don't have to stay at a hotel. You could stay at my place.
All right. Did you actually see her that night? Did she stay at your place?
Yeah.
So where'd you first see her?
At the airport.
What airport?
LaGuardia.
And what were you doing out there?
I went to pick her up.
What time did you pick her up from LaGuardia Airport?
She told me she was on at 11, so I got there like minutes to 11. I had to wait because I think her flight was delayed. Yeah, her flight was delayed. So I waited there for like 45 minutes.
And so did you end up seeing Miss Adams? Did she actually get in your car?
Yeah.
You picked her up from LaGuardia Airport? When she got in your car, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
Mm-mm.
Did you notice anything about her appearance?
No.
Is there any bruising on her at that point?
No.
Damn.
What were you doing once you picked Miss Adams up?
We went to go pick up my friend Tally in Queens, and we were just chilling in the car. We were just like singing and just talking.
Anything out of the ordinary about either Miss Adams or your friend Tolly's demeanor?
No.
What's your friend Tolly's name?
Her name is Natalia Moses.
Okay. Your car, what kind of car do you drive?
Mercedes-Benz GLE 63S.
Is there any kind of aftermarket systems that's equipped with?
Damn, that doing that hair make you a lot of bread, huh? Let me learn how to cut some hair. Shout out to a real Brooklyn queen. A real Brooklyn queen.
Got it. What I'm going to ask is if we could pull up video 2, I believe, from what has been marked exhibit number 5. Pause it right there. All right. So this is actually, for the record, the first video in exhibit number 5, Mr. Charles. Looking at this, we've played 14 seconds. Do you recognize what we're looking at?
Yes.
What is that?
That's me in my car. Dashcam video.
All right. In that video, does that fairly and accurately represent kind of the drive you guys had?
Yeah.
All right. There's a timestamp down here at the bottom. It says 11:48 and 18 seconds p.m.
Yeah.
Is that consistent with your recollection of kind of after you had picked Neil up from the airport?
Yeah.
What I'm going to ask Ms. Silva to do is go to the next video down on that list.
Okay, yeah, I don't know about that music though. Damn.
Video number 2. It looks like the timestamp on the bottom says December 3rd, 24 minutes.
Yeah.
Watching that video, what are we seeing in the video?
We were listening to Cranes in the Sky by Solange, and we were just talking about what the song was about.
Got it.
Yeah.
So when you say there, we, who is we?
My friend Natalia Moses and Mila Adams in the car.
All right, so where we pause, and it's a little hard to see, but is your testimony that Miss Moses was in the car?
Yeah.
Who's in the front seat here?
Mila Adams.
So was Miss Moses in the back seat of your car?
Yes.
Okay. What did the three of you do that night?
We went to Jersey. I have a house in Jersey City, so we went to Jersey City.
And what did you do?
Drink, eat wings, and watch TV, just chill.
All right. Did you end up
she's pretty.
staying or sleeping in Jersey City, or did you sleep somewhere else?
No, I went back to
I was just sad all the time, crying all the
Not you
time.
was sad all the
Sometimes
time.
there's drama.
Clothes on as you were getting dressed?
with a towel on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you observe any bruising, redness on
No.
her neck or chest?
No.
Did you observe anything on her face?
No.
I'm going to ask Ms. Silva if we can actually play the third video.
Look, she making that money doing that hair.
So I'm going to pause it right there. And just ask you, so this image, is that a fair and accurate representation of how Miss Adams looked that day on December 3rd?
Yeah.
That video kind of depicts how she looked.
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Silva. Anytime the day of December 3rd, did you notice bruising developing, redness, any kind of physical marks on Miss Adams?
No.
On December 4th, 5th, 6th, did you notice any of that?
No.
Did Miss Adams ever tell you that she had been assaulted or strangled?
No.
Did she ever mention any kind of an attack?
No.
Do you remember when she left?
I can't give you the exact date, but probably like somewhere between the 9th, 10th, or 11th. Either one of those dates.
Okay. And after Miss Adams left, actually, let me back up. Strike that. So if she got there on December 2nd and she left on the 9th, 10th, or 11th, is it fair to say she was down there for a week, maybe a little bit more?
Yeah.
All right. After she left, did you see her again?
Yeah, I saw her afterwards.
Soon afterwards? Where was that?
In Boston.
And in Boston, where were you?
Where was I in Boston?
Yeah.
At the house in Dedham.
Oh, apologies.
Yeah.
I understand. So you saw her again at the house in Dedham?
Yeah.
And when was that?
Probably the 13th. Yeah, the 12th or the 13th, because I had to go do his hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was there some sort of time sensitive pressure about doing his hair?
Because he had to leave to go to Miami, so I had to go do his hair. Yeah.
Okay.
I had to do his hair. Probably had a game. He probably had a game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me back you up. Miss Adams leaves New York.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
And your testimony was that you think it was on the 13th. You saw her again?
Yeah. Either 12, 13, 14, somewhere there. I'm not good with dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was
At the house in Dedham.
all right.
Yeah.
What were you doing in the house in Dedham?
I had to do his hair.
Who was in the house in Dedham?
His mom, Mila, me. I think Marshawn was there. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I can remember being in the house.
Okay. Did you do Mr. Diggs's hair
Yeah.
that day?
Yeah.
What time of day?
It was late evening.
In the evening, then?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
How long did doing his hair take?
Between 3 and 5 hours.
And so, do you remember when you finished doing his hair, roughly?
It was late that night. Yeah, like probably 10, 11, somewhere there.
What did you do after you finished doing Mr. Diggs' hair that night?
I slept on the couch because I had a flight 6 a.m. that morning.
Damn, she hustles.
6 a.m.
Okay.
The following morning or that morning?
So I did his hair.
Shout out to, don't be fucking up now, girl. Shout out to a real Brooklyn queen. Shout out to a real hustler. She not being lazy. She not sitting on her ass. She got multiple houses. She got a nice car. Yeah, she got a nice car. Y'all see how she hustle? And even though she making money, she still hustling. You say 3 to 5 hours to do his cornrows. Listen, you know the nigga got rough ass motherfucking hair. And when you got that rough ass motherfucking hair, yeah, for her to wash, condition, detangle, condition, deep condition, that nigga natural. He is natural. Y'all know it take a while. Anyway, with that being said, shout out to a real Brooklyn queen, a woman that really represent New York and New York women, and how you really supposed to be a motherfucker hustler and not no lazy ass laying on your side all day, sitting up in the bed all day, not washing your cat and eating flaming hot Cheetos and watching tarot card videos and playing with you. So shout out to a real Brooklyn queen. Queen where? Queen right there. Getting out there, getting to that money. Let's get loud, let's get paid, let's get it for that money. Let's get up on the money. Let's get up on the money. Let's get up on the money. Shout out to a real Brooklyn queen, a real hustling woman, a real working woman, a real woman. Shout out.
Laughing really loud?
Yeah.
Was she watching the comedy special?
No, she was just on her phone.
Okay. So you said later that night or the next morning, you spoke to her again?
Yeah, like in the probably midnight, 1 a.m. ish. Yeah, she came downstairs and we were talking.
When she came downstairs, was there anybody else downstairs?
No, just me and her.
And what did she tell you when she came downstairs?
She asked me if he was annoyed. But
She asked you if
if he was annoyed.
And that's Mr. Diggs?
Yeah.
Did she tell you she was going to do anything?
Yeah, she was trying to antagonize him while she was on the couch, like trying to get beneath his skin, and she was
Sustained.
Okay.
So let me ask you this way. Did she indicate when she came downstairs that she was going to do anything? Did she tell you she was going to take any action?
Yeah, she said she was gonna sue him.
Whoa.
For what?
For the money that he owes her. And like she gonna take it to the blog. She gonna
take it to the block.
Blogs.
Got it.
Yeah. It was like an hour-long conversation, so it was a lot. So.
Let me start with that.
Oh, sorry.
So, do you remember her saying that she was going to make him pay?
Yeah.
Do you remember her saying anything about a hostile work environment?
Yeah.
Let me have one moment, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I want to follow up with Mr. Charles.
Ain't made no excuses.
Prior to her coming down that night, 1 a.m., and having this conversation with you, did she tell you that she'd been assaulted? Did you heard anything about a strangulation and assault?
No.
That night, when she was talking about the suing Mr. Diggs, did she say that she had been assaulted?
No.
I want to back up down to kind of early in your testimony. You said you have a dash camera in your car.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you had that?
Probably a little after my birthday, which is September. So, yeah. Probably end of September, beginning of October.
Okay, why do you have that?
Because people are scamming in New York, insurance fraud. Like they hit your car, they see you have a nice car, and they try to get money out of you.
In New York, you said?
Yeah.
I have no questions.
Oh, you're doing corner.
She ain't lying, because I had heard that a lot of y'all New Yorkers, like, if y'all got hit by a car, that y'all done got a lot of y'all done got the multi-million-dollar settlements. I had heard that was the hustle in New York, was to get hit by a damn car, allegedly. So, shout out to a real Brooklyn queen. Shout out to a real Brooklyn queen that ain't making no excuses. Shout out to a woman who took advantage of being in the best city in the world.
2 to 3 weeks. How much do you get paid when you do that?
It depends on the style I do. It could range from $600 to probably $1,500.
And you said that sometimes you go to the games afterwards.
Yeah.
How many times has that happened?
I went twice when I was in Dedham, once in New York, and once at the Super Bowl.
And you also said that at least on one occasion you slept over his house. Did you sleep over his house often, or
no?
When did you meet Ms. Adams?
Probably August, September.
So at the time when she went to New York, you known her for 2-3 months, something like that?
Probably, yeah.
And you'd known him for over a year?
Yeah.
And you'd seen him every 2 to 3 weeks for 3 to 5 hours?
Yeah.
So is it fair to say you knew him better than you knew her?
No, because we have a client service provider relationship, so I wouldn't say that's subjective.
When you're doing his hair, do you talk to him?
I keep it professional, so just how's the game, stuff like that, nothing in his personal life.
Wait 1 moment. Nothing further.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you.
She handled that. She did that. She did that. She did that. Shout out to a real Brooklyn queen. Getting out here, getting up here, getting her money. Ain't making no excuses. You see, she hop on cars, buses, trains. She got multiple locations. And she from the Caribbean. Now, with certain people that talk all kinds of shit about Africans and Caribbeans and how they this and how they that, but guess what? They get to the money. They get to the money. They get to the bag. Otherwise, what is you doing? What is you doing with your life? What is you doing with your legacy? What is you doing with your mind? Get up and do some shit.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a hairstylist.
Do you work for any particular salon or on your own?
No, I have my own business.
Okay. Do you know Shy Charles?
I do.
How do you know Shy?
Shy and I met in 2018. I started off being her assistant, her braiding assistant.
Okay. Do you still work with Shy?
No.
All right. What about Stefon Diggs? Do you know Stefon Diggs?
No, not personally.
Have you ever met Stefon Diggs?
No.
Is Stefon Diggs a client of yours?
No.
Okay. Do you know Mila Adams?
I do.
How do you know Mila?
I know Mila through Shy.
Okay. When is the first? Have you ever met Ms. Adams?
I have.
When is the first time you met her?
I want to say December 2nd into December 3rd. Around that time, that was the first time I met her in person, but I would have spoken to her on the phone on multiple occasions before.
Okay. And did you talk to her, just the two of you, before December 2nd?
No, not just the two of us. We would always speak with Shy in the middle, so it would always be on Shy's phone. So I never spoke to her one-on-one prior to December 2nd.
I see. Okay. So Shy and Ms. Adams had a relationship.
That's correct.
And then sometime, and you and Shy have a relationship.
That's correct.
And sometimes the three of you would talk.
That's correct.
Understood. And what is calls, professional calls, business calls, personal calls?
Personal calls.
Okay. All right. So what were the circumstances under which you met Ms. Adams on December 2nd?
So she said she was passing through to New York, and Shai told her, well, she could stay at her house. I just came from Atlanta because I had a job in Atlanta, and Shai told me that she would pick me up as we were coming in from the same airport. I, however, came in before Miss Adams, so I went to my family's house, and Shai picked me up from there with Miss Adams in the car.
Okay. And where was your family's house?
In Queens.
All right. And that was the first time you met Ms. Adams?
In person, yes.
In person. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I take it you had been in Shai's car before?
That's correct.
All right. And can you describe her car, the outside of it?
It's a white AMG.
Okay. And can you just describe the inside of her car?
She has a red interior.
All right. Does she have any recording devices in her car?
Yes, she has a dash cam in her car.
All right. And can you describe what that dash cam looks like?
It's a rectangular shape. She has it on the top of the windshield.
Okay. So you can see it when you're sitting in her car?
That's correct.
All right. And did you know that dash cam was in there?
I did.
All right.
Shout out to Chantel. Shout out to Chantel. Just registered for Monetize Your Mouth. Come monetize your mouth with us.
Yes, I did.
All right. After Shy and Ms. Adams picked you up in, I think you said Queens?
Yes.
What did you do after that?
We went to New Jersey.
And what did you do in New Jersey?
We was just chilling at the house. We bought food and, girls' time. We was just hanging around watching music videos and stuff like that.
And during that time, strange question, were the lights on?
It was.
Okay. When you were with Shy and Miss Adams at the house in New Jersey, did you notice any marks or bruises or redness on Ms. Adams' face?
I did not.
Wow.
Could you see her neck at that time?
Yes.
Did you notice any marks or redness or bruises on her neck?
No, I did not.
Did she complain at any point about soreness or stiffness or, soreness or stiffness?
No, she did not.
You testified. Did you see her eat?
I did.
Did you see her drink?
I did.
Did she seem to have any difficulty swallowing?
She did not.
Hey.
Complain about difficulty swallowing?
No, she did not.
Hey.
Throat at all?
No.
Did her voice sound hoarse?
No, it did
Did her
not.
voice sound any different than it had sounded when you previously spoke with her?
No.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary in her appearance or her behavior on December 2nd?
I did not.
Okay. How long did you end up spending time with Miss Adams in New York City?
Approximately a week.
Okay. Did you spend that whole week? And I'm sorry, I should have asked this question. Did you stay in that house in New Jersey on December 2nd?
No, we went to...
Listen, their mic is low. Their mic is their mic. I can't do nothing about that. So, yeah, I can't do nothing about that. It is what it is. Y'all got to stop asking to turn up the mic. I got mine up as loud as I can. Their shit is just low. It is what it is. Number one. Number two, if everybody's saying they ain't seen no bruises, who do y'all believe? The chef also has no pictures and no evidence of her bruises. So
go to her boyfriend's house, so sometimes it would just be Miss Adams and myself.
Okay. I take it you at some point woke up on December 3rd.
Yes.
And what was Ms. Adams' behavior like on December 3rd?
She was fine. She was bubbly.
Okay.
Yeah. A good personality. She didn't show any signs of anything wrong.
Okay. Did she cook for you?
She made breakfast.
And same question on December 3rd. Did you spend December 3rd with her?
I did.
Did you see any bruises, redness, marks on her face at that time?
No.
Were you able to see her neck on that day?
Yes, I did.
Were you able to see her chest on that day?
Yes, we all stayed in the same room, so we got dressed and everything together.
Okay, understood. And did you see any marks or bruising or redness
No.
on any of those areas? Okay. Did you see any such marks or bruises or redness, anything like that, the entire week you spent together?
No.
Okay. Did there come a time where Ms. Adams asked you to take a look at her hair?
Yes.
Can you? What was that? How did that come about?
So I was supposed to do her hair. So a stylist, I would analyze her hair. I would lift it up just to see if, the style that we was going to do. I was trying to decide on the style that we was going to do. So I did have close up view to her neck and her hair.
Okay. And in the course of lifting her hair and looking at her neck, did you see anything?
No.
Okay. Do you remember taking a couple of videos of Ms. Adams while you were together in New York?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember approximately when that was?
Possibly December 7th or 8th, around that time.
Okay. And I will ask Mr. Kettlewell to very smoothly play Exhibit 8, please. Okay, and we can just pause that.
Drunk as fuck.
Moses, is this one of the videos that you took of Ms. Adams?
Yes, it is.
All right, and can you just describe where you are?
We were in Shire's room there, and we were just goofing around, listening to music and dancing and stuff.
Okay. And then if you could just complete that video, please. All right, and then Mr. Kettlewell, if you could play Exhibit 9, please.
That I would have been pissed about this part.
The video that you took of Ms. Adams that was on that trip in New York.
Yes, it is.
December 6th.
I would have been pissed about, like, if y'all don't stop playing this damn video of me with no rhythm, I would have been pissed. Damn. I've been like, okay, God. Look. Hey. Oh, God. Oh, God.
And was that video that you took, was that consistent of how Miss Adams was being with you?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone ask you to take that video?
No.
But Miss Adams knew you were filming her.
She did.
Okay. And the entire time that you were with Miss Adams in New York City, did she mention anything about being hit?
She did not.
Did she mention anything about being choked?
No, she did not.
Did she say or do anything that suggested to you that Steph Diggs had hurt her or scared her in any way?
She did not.
I have no further questions.
Just briefly, that New York trip, was that the first time you had ever met Miss Adams in person?
That's correct.
You said you didn't see any bruises on her. Were you looking for bruises on her?
No, but she was in my face.
Nothing further.
Thank you, ma'am. You may step down.
Thank you.
Damn. Look, that's how it be, though. That's how it be.
All right.
That's why I say ain't nothing. Look, we live in a surveillance state, baby. Ain't nothing no secret. Ain't nothing private. Nothing. Okay, why they do that? Yeah. Some of y'all said that they were paid off. Okay. I don't know. I will say this. They all pretty much got the same story, and they say, hey, she never said she was hurt to us. The only person that really kind of corroborated her story a little bit was the Trini lady, the real Brooklyn queen, who the chef was, really good friends with, who said, hey, she said she was gonna sue him for unpaid wages, but she didn't say nothing about no strangulation. I'm just saying. I don't think the other people are lying. Which blog did she go? That's what I didn't catch. I didn't catch that part yesterday when they were talking about. I didn't catch that part on what blogger was she leaking information to, because supposedly that's why him and her really got into it. Because after they had already been messing around, and after he started doing him and he didn't take her to Miami and he all up under Cardi and this, that, and the third, she was leaking allegedly info to a blogger that might have been when allegedly he choked the shit out of her. Because it's like, come on, if it's who I think it is, like, lady, you were leaking information to the mortal enemy of his baby mama. If it's who I think it is.
No further evidence in this case, so that is closed. So that means that, as I predicted for you, what remains will be the closing statements of the attorneys, and then I will give you my instructions for you on the law. What we're going to do is we're going to suspend for the luncheon recess, and we will resume at 2 o'clock with all of it. Okay?
Okay.
So your lunch order should be ready, hopefully, and we'll see you back here a little over an hour. Thank you.
Okay.
Garage jurors can step
They're
down.
back at 2 p.m. Okay. All right, people. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Why they going to lunch? I might make me some lunch. Let me tell y'all something. I'm on this diet. And I see my body coming back together, baby. And it's like summer's right around the corner. But I want to go to the Mexican spot and I want to down 4-5 margaritas. But then I know how I get after margaritas. I know how I get. Oh, get some Ozempic. I want to try Retta. Then I thought about maybe I can get terzepatide because it's like it handles two things. Oh, but I got my protein in my fruit and vegetables. But Lord knows I want to go and get some. I want to go to the Mexican spot. I want to eat tortilla chips hot, Then I want me an order of chicken nachos, double chicken, double queso. And about 4 to 5 margaritas, a couple of burritos too. I'm on terzepatide. It's amazing. My only thing was, I'm like, damn, I just don't want to start something like that and then like move out the country or something and then like my body rebounds. Because I wonder what happens when you get off that shit. That's my thing. What happens when you get off it? So, but I got some ground beef in the refrigerator, so I could make me a taco salad and it's in my macros and blah, blah, blah. I just wonder that because it's like, it's an appetite suppressant. So it's like if your appetite is suppressed for so long, once you finally, I think you're supposed to wean yourself off too, but once you finally, but then again, it's like if I'm in another country and the food is healthy, am I really going to gain that much weight back anyway? Probably not, honestly. Probably not. I was finna stand up, but then I remember I got on these pajamas and I have on no drawers. That's my thing. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But speaking of not wanting to do that, make sure y'all got y'all tickets for Monetize Your Mouth while we talking about putting food in our mouth. Stand up. I ain't got no drawers on. I got on these pajamas. I got on some Lucky Charms pajamas in this button. I don't have faith in this fly. And I'm sorry. I can't yeah. You ain't looking, but the camera looking. So, and I be forgetting. I said I don't hardly ever drink liquor. I said hardly ever. I didn't say not ever, hardly ever. It doesn't have any side effects as of yet. Okay. Okay. But make sure y'all get y'all tickets for Monetize Your Mouth 5-night workshop. Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're gonna keep this PG. Please and thank you. All right. Like I said, within those 5 nights, baby, you're going to have everything you need to have your channel up and running. It's time to get paid. It's time to get this money. We run our mouths anyway. Why not monetize your mouth? Why not? Why not? All medications have side effects. That's a fact. That's a fact. Just do a low dose of terzepatide. That's what the bodybuilders do. They just it's called microdose. They just microdose it. Oh, but it's just like, I can't even do that no more. It was like after I turned 30, it don't matter what I do. If I drink, I know the next day I'm gonna be a little swollen, until my body work that alcohol out. So it's just like it'll just be a special occasion going forward. But it can't be somewhere like, oh yeah, 2-3 nights a week I drink. Like, my body ain't letting me do that. I had an oat and flaxseed low carb pita bread with 2. Oh, okay. Gotta make up your mind. Thank you. Stefon Diggs got an LLC called Diggs Deep LLC, but they tripping off my Monetize Your Mouth. Man, y'all better come over here and monetize your mouth. Who don't want to make money with their mouth? If you're losing weight naturally now, definitely don't take it. Yeah. No. I'm going to just be patient. Yes, it is the American. Listen, the liquor overseas is different too. The crazy thing is this, right? It's like when you leave the country, it's like you can live. Here, you can't do shit but be in your house and work. Or go to a job and work and stay on the highway for 1 to 2 hours a day and then do it again the next day. But you go anywhere else, you can live. You can live and it's fine. When does it start? May 27th. So it's May 27th through May 31st. Let's get it out. Let's get paid. Let's get all that money. Let's get it out. Let's get paid. Let's get all that money. I did a low dose of semaglutide, lost 25 pounds, haven't gained it back. If it's all about what you eat too. I just think for some people, their appetite comes back so strong, they eat everything in sight. If you don't eat, you can't gain weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just magically gain the weight, but it's really that people's appetites come back. That's why I only drink imported wines here in America. Where you get your sugar-free flavors for your coffee, it just be Splendor. It be Splendor. Oh, your birthday on the 27th? Oh, okay. Or remember, you can purchase and just get the replays. People have to remember also Ozempic is for people who are diabetic. Yes, that's what, yes. Basically, what these medications do too, it controls your insulin. If your insulin is not spiked, you ain't gonna gain no weight. It really controls your insulin, and that's really how you able to eat on it, and you like, oh wow, I don't feel bloated, like I'm good, because your insulin is stable. What time? Okay, so the workshops. Hold up, I'm gonna go down to it right now. Really? Okay. Let me show y'all real quick. All right. So when you come and purchase your ticket, you can pick any slot. It does not matter because you automatically get the ticket for all 5 nights. It just breaks it up like this because it's a Zoom call. So that's why. But you're going to get the same Zoom link sent out to you all 5 nights. Okay? So you can pick either one. You can pick the one on the 31st and boom, you still got all 5 days. You heard? Okay. So it's at 7 p.m. Central. So that's 8 on the East Coast and that's 5 on the West Coast. However, the replays are available. And once you pay for the ticket, you don't pay for the replays. The replays are available. Yeah, I hate that made that a little confusing for people, but it's just the way Stand Store, it's the way they set it up because, they're Zoom links. So we have to cam up. No, nah, you're not camming up. I'm teaching a class, not you. Yeah, I'm teaching a class, and we're bringing in one teacher to teach us about how to use AI to create videos. But yeah, yes, when I retire, I'm moving out of the States. I don't blame you. I don't blame you not one bit. Storm actually helps you guys. He don't gatekeep. Thank you. He is not like other people taking your money and telling you basic ish. He's telling you what's going on to get to the bag. Thank you, Inside Hockey Life 323. That is a fact. That's a fact. And side note, I also want to tell you guys that if you need spiritual help, make sure you DM me or email me. You see my glow? You see how I'm shining? You see how I'm thriving? You see how I'm blessed? You see how I'm highly favored? You see how the Lord loves me? The Lord loves me. Okay. If you need to get your life together, if somebody that threw some on you and you trying to snatch it off, baby, you better email me or DM me. I know somebody, okay? But don't play no games because they don't. Warm bone broth, yeah, warm. It's good for you. It tastes nasty though, but sometimes you just gotta grow up and swallow. That's just life sometimes. You just gotta grow up and swallow. All that winning, all that shining, all that glowing, all that thriving, nothing but blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings and blessings upon me. I'm vibrating high while they're vibrating low. I'm up here while they're in the pits of hell. No shade, no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Oh, look at how Ice Spice gained their way back. Right. I don't know what she got going on, but that kind of looked like a Ozempic kind of situation. She gained all that way back. Listen, monetize your mouth, yes, and swallow the word. Listen, they better listen. Make sure y'all follow Inside Hockey Life 323 on YouTube as well. She be teaching y'all how to get them deals when y'all be shopping. Come on now. We know this economy. We know how it is. We all looking for a deal, all right? But never sell yourself short in life. Love from the UK. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the UK. All right, people. I'm going to go ahead and break because they're going to be back in an hour. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.